Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I changed up my time a little bit, but what's getting ready to happen is I am going to, for the month of June, welcome. First of all, let me say welcome. Welcome to another Queen Universal reading here on YouTube. Thank you guys who have participated and making comments, doing all the things that you've been doing. Thank you. We do have another giveaway. Our giveaway will be ending on, let's see, we have April, May, June, July, August. So our last reading will be August, probably August or September will be our last um, giveaway for the year. Okay. Might bring it back, but it is just going to be for 6 months. Now, 6 times I will be giving away something. So we are getting ready to go. We're on our third prize. Yeah, we're on our third prize so far. Okay, yeah. This next giveaway will be our third giveaway. So we have three more to go after that. So you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm hoping that we have learned a lot from me on this reading. I don't just do readings, even though it's our general reading. I also like to share information. You guys, if you want more information, you can go to Black Queen's Readings because I do readings over there too. And I also leave a lot of information. Black Queen's Reading also, I do live readings on there and I also leave a little tidbit of info over there for things for you to know about, right? Um, so I love doing that. I know we have another new moon coming, I think. I want to make sure I'm saying this. Um, oh yeah, matter of fact, we do. Oh, we have one on the, we had one. I missed it. Oh gosh. Oh, but we do have another one coming up on tonight. Matter of fact, it says. This one says the 26th, but there's one coming up on the 27th of this month. Wow, interesting. So let's see here. I'm sorry, I love information. Information is awesome. So it says here, and we actually have a book where we're going to talk about new moons too, talk about moon, period. Because some people like to follow the moon. So it says we have one on the 27th. It says this is one of the most beautiful, magical new moons of 2025. It demands change and spontaneity. It's a Gemini moon. Wow. It is a Gemini moon, which is always social, light, and playful. Geminis think in other dimensions and want to explore who else they can be. After all, they have a dual nature built in. They break the rules and can cause trouble, but they can also powerfully shift energy. Everything in a supercharged and amplified due to the sun, new moon, Mercury, and Jupiter being in Gemini, a Gemini stellium, right? Now, in the 35 hours following the new moon, it is a great ideal to get new intention for what you want to create in your life. If you want to start a creative project, especially one that has to do with writing, there is hardly a better time to do so. All other creative ideals will also find particularly fertile ground now. Gemini is a mobile air sign. They rule the mind and ask themselves what happens when we move things around. How can we arrange life differently? No ideals is too far fetched. So, if anything is possible, bear in mind that we also have to endure contradictions. Two or more things can be true at the same time. You can feel the melody of soul singing, and at the same time, the world can feel chaotic. Now is the moment to question everything. I tell people that all the time on my other, it is a unwritten rule in the group that I'm in that I always tell them. question everything. That's just something that I have always thought, because I question a lot of things. And what I realize is, in order for you to understand things, in order for things to happen the way that you want them to happen, is that you got to question what you believe in, your belief system, because people are going to come around and try to decipher and break down their own opinion about what you believe in. And I have issues with that. I don't mess with anybody who has a belief system that belongs to them. I will, if you need a little bit of history about what you believe in, I don't mind sharing that. But I always, me and my mom used to have these conversations all the time. When she used to talk Christianity to me, we would have those. I would ask her questions because my mom was very, very avid in the Bible. She was very, very knowledgeable of the Bible. So I would ask her certain questions, and sometimes she didn't have the answers for me. So having a different belief system is nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Nothing wrong if that's what you do. I just don't like it when we try to shove our belief system down other people's throats. And I don't like the idea that you cherry pick things from your belief system to bully people with. That's my biggest issue. Being who I am, that's how I feel. So, I'm sorry I went on a tangent. Didn't want to do that, but I want to go ahead and, as a matter of fact, we're talking about Mars. We're talking about Mars. Wow, we're talking about Mercury over there. So we're talking about Mars through the houses. This is what we're in now. We finished up the high vibing and low vibing of Mars and through the zodiac signs. Now we're in Mars through um, the what I want to say, through Mars, through the houses. 'Cause remember, we have 12 houses. So we're going to start off with Mars in the first house, second house, and we're going to do the third house. So it says where Mars lands shows where you're assertive and passionate and where you take action. So when Mars is in the first house, you're high vibing. You got a fiery, commanding presence, which makes you exciting to be around. You're energetic, lively, and full of enthusiasm. Where the action is, there you are, probably getting things started. Leadership comes naturally to you, and you're never afraid to work hard. You may be powerfully built with a muscular physique, excuse me. When you're low vibing, you don't think before you act, which can sometimes lead into dangerous situations, or you respond with violence when threatened. Starting things is easy for you, finishing up is not so much. The second house, when you're high vibing, you're ambitious for money and will work hard to achieve your financial goals. Cash, excuse me, cash drives you. It can make you financially competitive and a tad possessive when it comes to your personal property. You like to work on your own and would make an excellent entrepreneur. Excuse me, y'all. When you're low vibing, you can be ruthless, resorting to dishonesty or thuggish criminal activity to quench your thirst for money. If someone touches your things, you go apeshit. When it comes to spending habits, money burns a hole through your pocket, and impulse shopping leads to financial hot messes. So that's if you come out of the second house. So if your zodiac sign and you're connected to the third house, this is what happens. When you're high vibing, you got a sharp, quick mind and able to think on your feet. When you're communicating, you're aggressive and brash, a person who doesn't mince words. Brutal honesty is your forte. This trait can make you a natural for any career where a debate is necessary, such as an attorney or a political commentator. Okay. If you're low vibing in the third house, you jump to conclusions, forming judgments without facts to back them up. Or you're one of those types who like to force your opinion on others. Oh, wow. It says, with little regard for their thoughts. In some cases, displacement can indicate someone who uses the ruse of just being honest as an excuse to hurt others. It's also possible that you may experience trouble with siblings, neighbors, and travels. Good advice: never sign a contract under duress. It might bite you in the ass later. So we're going to stop right there. That is our reading for. Oh, let me do this. That is our reading for Mars through the houses, the beginning of it. Okay, we're almost finished, you guys. Look how much we got left. Look, look how much we got left. That is awesome sauce. Okay. Um, so let's go ahead and get started with our reading. Okay, I have already used my Florida water. See, I've already rinsed my hands in it so that this will be a positive reading today. Can you believe we're almost in June, you guys? We are almost in June. We're almost in June. Summertime has already kicked in. Everybody's ready to have a good time. Everybody's ready to make money. Things are going to go our way. We've got to just change how we think. That's all. Change our mindset and put some action behind some things. The first card is messages coming your way. Messages coming your way. Okay, so this represents messages, good messages, quickly coming your way. That is the Eight of Wands. Wow, here comes the Nine of Wands. That's crazy. Oh, okay. I was going to say. Now, the good messages coming your way. Nine of Wands indicates that there is some victory, some survival mindset. You see, he has been wounded. Okay, his crown has been wounded. So something has gone in his crown, or the way that he was thinking has been wounded. Okay, he's holding on to this staff, right? The wand, I call it a staff, but it's the wand. He's holding on to that wand, for that is his self assurance. Okay, something he can rely on. Okay, something, whatever it is he's gone through, he's held out, and this has stayed with him. So he's holding on to something that represents his strength. Okay. The lover's card come out. Okay, so we have the lover's card. So the lover card can pertain to partnerships, agreements, balance, alignment. Okay, being in aligned with something, being in agreement with something or someone. Okay, I thought that was very interesting for that to come out. This card right here came out before, believe it or not, in another reading. You guys, I'm dropping my card. All right, so now we have the Four of Wands, which shows celebration, family coming together. You know, we have Memorial Day. So celebration, things working out. I'm looking at the Lover's card now. I'm looking at the Four of Wands. So you guys, something, hold up. Something ain't right. Just something ain't right. I'm sorry. Okay, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents generosity, love. She also is your feminine energy that is needed, okay, in the midst of whatever's going on, okay? She's needed. And then the King of Cups comes in, okay? That is your authority figure, your power, your, let's see what else we can see out of that one. This is also your emotional stability. So you're going to need that. Okay? You're going to need him. He's like the father figure. She's like the mother figure. Okay? All right? So then we have the moon. The moon illuminates. It brings out stuff. It's telling us what's going on. It's whatever is done in the dark is coming to the light. So whatever is being done in the dark, this also shows what is going on. Illusions, dreams. What are you dreaming about? Are those dreams effective? Are they productive? I mean, you don't have control over your dreams. It's whatever's going on in your subconscious, right? Whatever's being brought to you. So that's that's the representation of what the moon card is showing you. What is going on in the dark, it can come to the light. Now we have the emperor. The emperor keeps showing up. He's power and authority. He's a protector also. Okay? He so you have two father signals, two male energies in here. And so that's something you might need to pay attention to, especially when it's the king. Now we got the queen of wands. Okay, now you got two mothers and fathers. That so there's some adults or there's some people that are around you, excuse me, that are allowing you or are watching over you. So you do have the right people watching over you. So this also symbolizes some creation and ambition. Somebody wants to help you move on. Somebody wants you to see you win. I would see you win. Someone wants to see you win. Okay, right here we're talking about the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles saying you already have the help. You haven't even paid attention to it. You're so wounded that you're not even paying attention to what you already have. You have the help. Okay? You have the help. But you're so wounded you're not looking at it. You're walking by a church. So all you have to do is go inside and get the help you need, right? According to this, right? And we look at that. We look at the symbolism of all the help you have already. Well, it's four of them. You have the help of four people with all the power and authority, right? And then there's hope and healing. There's hope and healing. Okay? So you know you've already got it. Everything you need, you already have. Okay? And then I think the Page of Cups came out too. So the Page of Cups shows love. It sends the message of love. Okay? Making things work out. Okay? Even having emotional intelligence, getting back that emotional intelligence that you might have lost. Okay? So that's what this is telling you. Okay? Now, let's see what our oracle cards are going to tell us. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, I don't know. It could be anything. So let's see what our numerical affirmations are telling us. What is our numerical affirmations telling us? Manifestation. Manifestation came out the other day. It says, I am a powerful creator of my reality. Every thought and intention I hold aligns with the universe to manifest my dreams into existence. I trust in my ability to attract abundance of joy. 393 inner growth. Oh yes, 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 yes. I love it. I am committed to my inner growth and self-improvement. I learn from every experience and continuously evolve. My journey of self-discovery leads me to greater wisdom and fulfillment. Yes, 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 yes. Last but not least, oh my God, I love it. Clarity, clarity. What? What? Clarity. Interesting. So it says here, I have clarity in my thoughts and my actions. I see my path, my I see my path clearly and make decisions with confidence. My clear mind and focus intentions lead me to success. And we have to do that. Okay, we definitely have to do that. So we have manifestation, inner growth, and clarity. All perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's see what our gemstones tell us. Our gemstones tell us somebody's lusting after something, right? It says each of us are born with a box of matches inside us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. Okay. And then it says direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there because it's all in your mind. Okay. And then we have wisdom. The fool don't think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Now let's look at perspective. What is it telling us about perspective? Let's see here. So it says the difference between hope and despair is the different way of telling stories from the same facts. Yes, you can tell a story with a happy ending, or you can tell the same story with a what? A sad ending. Or you just tell a story and whoever is whoever comprehending that can have a different perspective on what that story is. I'm sorry, I was talking in circles, but that's exactly what I meant to say. Okay, so our spiritual symbols talks about gold, hiding yourself from others, greed, temptation, scandal, stinginess, squander, and spendthrift. I think we talked earlier about money, right? Exploring. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. The inventor. Inflated ego does not complete projects, works quickly, and makes mistakes. Impatient becomes bored with mundane tasks and feels isolated. Divinely guided. Divinely guided. It says here, trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through the life mysteries. Okay? So you are divinely guided. You have the people that you need in your life to guide you. You just got to listen to them. Because sometimes we don't listen because it's not what we want to hear. Right? I know that sitting in silence is the surest way to hear my intuition speak. I am listening. I know that I will attract everyone and everything aligned with my purpose. I am magnetic. I know that my future self will thank me for all the hard work. I am doing the work now, right? So let's see what our spiritual affirmation is telling us. Spiritual awakening affirmation. Let me tell you what happened to me earlier. Earlier, I was looking on Amazon, right? And I was thinking of my son. Hello. I was thinking of my son. And me and my son talk a lot. That's my partner in crime. When I say partner in crime, I meant to say we do a lot of things together and we're kind of like-minded. So I was just thinking about him. I said, well, I'm going to have to call him because I hadn't heard from him today at all. So why did he call? Like soon as that thought got kicked in my head, he called. And I was like, you will not believe. I was just thinking about you. I said, it's like I needed to call you. And he's like, Mom, well, you talked to me yesterday, which we did. We had a long conversation yesterday. But it was like today I needed to talk to him or hear his voice. So he allowed me to hear. When I say allowed me, he actually called at the time when I was kind of worried, but he's like, no, everything's fine, Mom. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to hear from you. I don't know what that was about, but it was like something that needed to happen. Okay, so it says here practice sitting in stillness, letting all thoughts subside, allow the creativity to flow through your veins. Remember, yeah, to follow through your veins, to flow through your veins. How juicy, how ripe, to sit in this place of being, in this place of practice. But tell me, is your practice becoming a chore? Is it starting to feel heavy? Another thing to check off the list? Does it seem impossible to sneak even just 20 minutes of practice into each day? When your practice feels cumbersome, simply remember your practice knows not a container. In fact, the essence of your practice is delicately yet deeply interwoven into the very fabric of your life. Yes. So it's nothing wrong with practicing. Just don't make it a chore. Okay? Let it happen naturally, right? Let it be part of who you are, right? So let's talk about our sacred soul shadow cards. Overthinking. Oh my God, are we? Analyze every possible outcome and becoming paralyzed by indecision. That's right. That's so correct. Obsessive, fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming, so you have to be careful with that. Competitive. Believe it or not, this word has been on my mind today for a while. And I was having this conversation with my group, and I was like, we don't need to compete. That's not who we are. We don't compete with each other. Okay. We all come together and we make a sound decision on stuff. So we're not in the competitive. It's not even in our spirit to be competitive. Even on the outside, it's not in my spirit to be competitive. But beware relentless pursuit of success at the expense of others' values. So you have to be careful with that, right? That's basically what it's saying. Somebody has control issues. Who has control issues? Because that's what the cards are coming out saying. Deep-seated fear of losing power or feeling vulnerable, or a false sense of security. So I hope you don't have control issues. The only thing you need to control is yourself. You can't control other human beings. It's not for you to do. Okay? It's not who you are. Okay? So we have the 999 release. Oh my God. Balance, finances, success, wealth cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current situations are ending. So, your circumstances are ending. So, you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be happy. May be happy, may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? The 777, good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during your intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Yes, yes, yes. One, two, three, four. Wow. 3 and 7 is 10. So we're looking at 1 and 0. So good luck, it says. Did that? Oh, you got good luck twice. Oh, that's a good thing. Spiritual guides, spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything you will, be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Wow. And the last but not least, we're saying the 0330 that came up before. Lucky shirt. Lucky shirt came up before. So love, peace, hope, optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. Wow, creativity came up again. That's a good thing. How they say that's a good thing. So let's see here. We got some questions we're going to ask. Okay. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it make it easier for you to interact with broad spectrum of individuals. Yes, 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 yes. So let's ask, since we have the Lovers card comes out, my mind info cards come out with the Lovers cards, and these are the questions we're going to be asking. Their overall feelings for you, their headspace, their heart, their spirit, their action, and their message to you. Those are the questions we're going to be asking or answering. from our mind info card. So the first question is their overall feelings for you. How do they really feel about you? Grounded. Okay, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside, plant your feet on the ground, and enjoy the centering feeling this brings you. Wow. So the next one is their headspace. What is their headspace? Saying they want to give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly. Because of someone else's happiness, think of one way you can give to another day. So, what is their heart? Manifest. There's the word manifest again. That word came up again. Manifest. That is a good thing. You're always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Yes. The spirit. What is the spirit? Telling you a fresh start is good. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been giving. Oh, yes. Now, what is an action? What is an action that can be taken, right? Being focused, right? You're being asked to shift your focus away from what is not working and what is. Pay extra attention to where you place your focus. It's the first step toward creating an amazing life. Yes, 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 yes. And last but not least, what is their message to you? Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Slow down. Slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so makes you weak, doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Yes. Surrender. Slow down and surrender. Wow. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go. Allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Last but not least, because you can pull several cards to that last question, connect. Connect. It's asking you to connect. So it's saying you're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspective and simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. Yes, yes, yes. So let's talk about your finance and career. Finance, no, I'm sorry. This is your purposeful careers. What is purposeful for you, right? Faith, having faith. This situation needs your full trust. There is a divine reason behind this experience. Your spiritual guides are leading you in the right direction. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. A traveler. There's an opportunity for you to travel for work or business. You might be attending a convention or a training that will enhance your skills. Skills. Look, look. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income, right? Oh, wow. Last but not least, attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants as it affects the harmony in your cash flow. Be careful. Everything you want is not always what you need, right? You have to know the difference in your wants and needs, and sometimes that's hard. Okay? Sometimes that is hard for us, right? So let's see here. Let's put this here. Okay, so let's see what we got here in our element cards. And let's see. What do we have here? Accept diversity. Accept diversity. Choose peace as your path. Yes, yes, yes. Inspire beauty. Inspire beauty. Okay? Show your inner beauty to the world. Forgiveness. Somebody needs to work on their forgiveness. Be careful of emotional eruptions. Keep everything under containment when necessary. Creation, creativity came up lots of times in this reading. All right. So that word is creation. Believe in your creations, things that you create. Believe in them. Nobody else will unless you put your strength behind it. Okay? Unless you put your strength behind it, it doesn't mean anything. Unless you put your power in it, whatever you create, it doesn't mean anything unless you put what belongs in it. Empathy. I am open to both sides of a situation. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Look, look, look. Perseverance. I think of the nine of wands. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yes, and have trust. First of all, trust yourself. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. That's right. And then look, imagination. I embrace the nourish the creative aspect. Uh-oh, there's the word create. So we know that is the word of the the day. Create. Okay, we know that is the word of the day. I'm missing. Oh, it's right here. That is the word of the day. Create. Came up about 6 times. Right? And the Queen of Cups talks about creativity. I think that's the Queen of Cups. All right. Okay, 3 and 3 is 6. Communication, knowing how to communicate, saying the right thing. When we think of the Lover's card, balance, communication is a big connection to the Lover's card because it's two people, partnership, aligned. So you have to be able to communicate. Why did perseverance come out again? Number 4, perseverance. It came out again. So that is the 9 of wands, perseverance, being able to survive, being able to go through something and coming out on top. Spiritual career, we talked about having a spiritual guide. Talked about the universe. We talked about whatever belief system you have. 7 plus 8 is 15. Right, right. Adventure. 5 and 5 is 10. Being able to have an adventure, enjoying life. Make life what you want it to be. And last but not least, new beginnings. Somebody is in need of a new beginning. Do not be afraid to step out. Okay? Do not be afraid to step out. We'll be announcing our May winter, our May winter in a couple of days. So and then we'll talk about our June giveaway after that. So we'll be definitely be doing that. Okay. All right. So I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. Please share, subscribe, hit that notification button. I am in the month of June changing how often I come on here. I come on here every other day. I try to. My schedule has been off and on this year because of so many things that I have been doing. So I am going to change where I'm only going to be coming on once a week. Okay? Once a week for Queen Universal readings. And that will shore me up time where I don't have to feel or I don't have to let you guys down by not coming on when I say I'm coming on. So I'm going to do it once a week. I have not picked the exact date. I only have a couple of more days to make that decision, what date I am going to be coming on. I want to thank you guys for definitely sharing all this information, allowing me to share this information, allow me to do these readings with you. I will continue doing general readings. I'm not versed in zodiac sign readings. This right here, one day I'll extend to that, but I think a general reading is works for what I'm doing. Because all the other readings are one-on-one readings and those are personal readings, but this right here gives everybody a little bit, can grab a little bit from the reading and use it. Okay, so yes, so we'll be changing our times. We're coming on instead of every other day, we'll be coming on once a week starting in June. All right. And maybe every now and then I'll come on and share something with you, something like that. But right now, I am just going to do it this way. And things could change, because I'm a type person. I'm always looking for an easier way or a better way to get my message out there to you guys. Um, I love doing this, because I think a lot of people just need some direction in certain things in their life. And I'm hoping that I'm helping people in that way. All right. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you, Luna Lane. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You guys have a great evening. Um, I'm going to have one too. It's a Tuesday. So bye bye, you guys.